What can $1 million buy you in the Palm Springs area? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you homes in every single city in some of the best areas of town, and I'm going to tell you why those homes are priced the way they are, and you'll get to learn so much about the valley that you've never known before. My name is Tommy Jordan, your Palm Springs area realtor. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe if you're interested in learning about the Palm Springs area on a weekly basis. Come on, you got to do it. So here we are. I've hand selected homes in each city, and what we're going to be doing is going from the least expensive city in the Palm Springs area to the most expensive city, and we're going to be looking at homes right around that $1 million price range, because I believe by this exercise, and I just love looking at homes, okay, this is what I do, the reason why I'm a realtor, okay, by doing this exercise, you're going to be able to see the differences between each city, and it's going to start to make a lot more sense, because when so many people approach me from YouTube looking to move to the Palm Springs area, one of the biggest decisions is, should I look in Indio? Should I look in La Quinta? Should I look in Palm Springs? What are the differences in pricing? Because, what determines a lot of people's move or even buying a second home, third home, vacation rental is their budget. So this will help you really determine where you need to be. So here we go. So let's first look at the city of Indio, because that's going to be the most affordable city in the Palm Springs area. The average detached home is going to be around $550,000 at the time of filming. So this home is located right here. Do you see this little water feature right here? And even if you're not interested, by the way, in any one of these particular cities, it's still going to help you, give you some more data for your home purchase, say if you're looking in Rancho Mirage, okay? It's good to know the valley and what's around the city that you're looking to buy in. So here we go. This is the community of Terra Lago. This is one of the newer communities in Indio, and really right over by this, across from the 10 freeway in Indio, you could see the golf course over here. It's going to be a lot newer and nicer. This is one of the nicer areas of Indio. Now, another nice area of Indio is, say, Indian Palms, right down here, not far from the Madison Club, where homes are $40 million, and Coachella, Stagecoach, all of that with the polo fields. And then I would recommend buying next to the city of La Quinta. That's another nicer part of Indio. So I wanted to pick the best areas in each city so you can get really an accurate picture of the value you're getting, okay? So let me zoom in here. So let me show you so you could get a good look, okay, at this home. This home right here, it's 4 beds, 3 baths, around 2,400 square feet. Okay, so very nice. And this is a newer home for the desert. This was built in 2006. Okay, with an 8,700 square foot lot. That's actually a decent size for the desert. I'm just going to show you a few pictures so we can make this video not take an hour. But look at that backyard. I mean, classic, entertaining backyard. You even got a putting green, beautiful pool. Look at that. I mean, what else can you ask for? This, by the way, can be used as a short-term rental. So there's even more value there for purchasing this home. Not all communities in the desert, especially not a lot of gated communities, allow short-term rentals, but they exist. So here you go. A basic overview. You could see it's a newer, nicer house. And this is what you can get in Indio for $1 million. The next city we're looking at is Palm Desert, California, because Indio is around $500,000 for the average detached home. Palm Desert's going to be more around $750 at the time of filming for the average detached home. So I found us a home right here. It's $1,050,000, okay? And this home is in a prime area of Palm Desert because I wanted a good comparison for you to see the value, okay? So this is South Palm Desert. You're right by some wonderful clubs like Ironwood. It's a gated community. You also have Bighorn Country Club, Golf Club. Homes are up to $40 million in there. So Marrakesh Country Club is down the street. You have Living Desert Zoo and Garden. El Paseo is right over here. All the shopping and dining for the desert, people come here for that. So everything's really close by, so you're paying a premium. So let me show you. I'm just looking here on my monitor to make sure you can see my screen. Let me show you what you can get, okay? So this is a 3-bed, 3-bath home. So you could already tell it's smaller, 2,100 square feet. I think we're already 700 square feet smaller than the last house, and we're missing a bedroom, okay? And let's look at when this home was built. So I'm going to scroll down right here. This home was built in 1986, okay? So quite a bit, almost 20 years older than the last home we looked at, okay? But it does have a nice lot at 8,200 square feet, and that's something you're paying for in South Palm Desert. You could get larger lots. And this home, by the way, it's non-gated in a non-gated area, where the one in Indio, that was gated, okay? But that one has a smaller HOA because you're in Indio and the HOAs don't go that high. So here we go. Take a look. I mean, beautiful neighborhood, right? But look at this, is an older style home. I mean, they did some nice renovations here in the kitchen. You could tell with the kitchen island, maybe a quartz countertop, but in the backyard's nice. Like, that's a nice pool, right? Nothing's wrong with this house, but I'm sure once we start looking, man, they did a really good renovation right there. Here we go. You could start to see just the flooring. You know, you need to paint this house, that's for sure. It's older. You got carpet here. There we go. I was looking for a flaw with this house. Carpet in the bathroom, okay? This was the style, I guess, in the 80s, 90s. You get out, you have your wet feet, and you want to just have them instantly dry when you step on the carpet, and maybe get mold as well. So this home, it needs some renovating, okay? So we could already see a big difference in terms of what you can get for price in Indio in a very desirable area and price in Palm Desert. And by the way, just so you know, you could look elsewhere in Palm Desert. So say, for example, if you wanted to look closer to the freeway in Palm Desert by Spanish Walk, Genesis, the whole University Park area, you're going to get a brand new home that's a lot more square feet, but you're by the freeway, it gets windier. So it's all a trade-off. You're a little further from town, and but just something you should know. There is nice homes in Palm Desert for $1 million, but I wanted to show you the best area. All right, for the next home, we're going to be looking at the city of La Quinta, California, where the average home is around $900,000. So you've seen a $200,000 increase from Indio to Palm Desert, to another $200,000 increase from Palm Desert to La Quinta. So if we look at La Quinta, right around Highway 111, this is all the big box stores, Trader Joe's, Costco, Home Depot, and all that fun stuff right there, okay? And then if we look over here, you could see Old Town La Quinta's right here by the Cove, okay? And then this green down here is PJ West. So that's sort of, and Indio's over here to the east by the Polo Field. So if I zoom in, I wanted to find us a home in a good neighborhood, okay? Like the other cities we just looked at. So this home is not, it's right around the corner from the Citrus Club. I've helped people, move in there. Very nice community. The homes are 1, 5, 2, 3 million. Mountain View Country Club. This is right off of Avenue 52nd, okay? And it's a newer home. So this home actually for La Quinta is a deal to be in such a good community. That's why I'm showing you this, because it's such a nice area, close to Old Town La Quinta, close to, PJ West, because they do have public courses and you could also get an outside membership there. So this is great. And this company is called Crestwood Diamante. They actually commented on one of my videos, like one of my last videos, which was pretty cool. So this is a new construction home for 2,800 square feet, 4-bed, 3-bath for $1,012,000. But just take a look, okay? It's a really pretty home. Some of them come with pools, at least when I was there. Things might be different now, but it's gorgeous. Big, wide open floor plans. Sorry, it might be hard to see with these little pictures, but this just goes to show you, in a good area in La Quinta, if you know where to look, some of these new construction communities, you could actually get a stunning home. And same thing, with PJ West. If you go right down here in PJ West, you could find homes for right around $1 million, but then you might be looking at an $800 a month HOA, where this home I just showed you for $1,012,000, the HOA is very reasonable. I don't think it's much. Let's see if we could find it here in the description. Okay. $184 a month for an HOA. That is dirt cheap because I'm pretty sure it's just a gated community. So let's go to the next community. I hope you're having fun. By the way, if you're thinking about moving anywhere to the Palm Springs area, as you could tell, I don't help people just move to one particular neighborhood and that's all I do. I help people in every city in the valley. So I would love to work with you. If your price range is $300,000 or $3 million, it would be my pleasure. Please reach out down below. So that was like a shameless plug. That's like an advertisement, okay? That pays me to do this. So I guess this helps me to film. I don't know, whatever. It's all connected, right? So here we go. I got to sponsor my own videos. So we looked at La Quinta. The next city up in terms of average price would be Palm Springs, okay? Palm Springs at the time of filming is around $1.2 million for the average home. And like I said, I'm trying to show you homes in the best neighborhoods for each city so we can get a more accurate picture of value. I really like this video. I hope you're enjoying this. So this home right here is in the Mesa, okay? Because well, I was just thinking this in my head while I'm talking. My mind moves that quickly. You know, you could go on Zillow and just look at random houses, but there's nothing better than knowing like the neighborhoods and what makes each one special and different and why homes are priced the way they are in this neighborhood versus that. That's why I like this, because I feel like you get a lot of value. So back to the video, the Mesa, okay? This is in South Palm Springs. This is one of the more desirable areas to live in Palm Springs, okay? It's further from the windmills. It's a lot less windy. And the Mesa has been known to be the Hollywood Hills of the desert, or of Palm Springs. I've filmed, a great home tour here. You can see it right now on the screen. I've helped people actually buy here in the Mesa. So it's a wonderful community. Now, with the average home price being $1.2 million in Palm Springs, normally that gets you a home up by Desert Park Estates, something in like North Palm Springs, where it's just, frankly, it's more undesirable, but you could still find an amazing home up there, but it's all a trade-off. You're a little farther from downtown Palm Springs, so it's not as walkable. Some of the neighborhoods are more up and coming, not as nice, and it gets a little windier. But I've helped people buy in North Palm Springs too. So, it's all about your budget and criteria. And then, when I work with people, I do like a home buyer questionnaire, and then we do a phone call where I really find out what your most important criteria is. And then from that, I show you, hey, here are the options in the desert. And then full disclosure, here's a pros and cons for each area, because I want you to know the good and the bad of wherever you buy a home, even a vacation home, right? So this home right here, $999,000. So right at $1 million. Take a look. We're getting into more expensive neighborhoods, and wait till you see what you get for this. So this is 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,600 square feet. So significantly less than the other homes we've seen, almost 1,000 square feet less. Okay. And wait till you see when this home was built. 1992. So this is an older home. We're talking like 30 years. All right. So let's take a look at the photos so you could really see what you get. I'm going to zoom in here so you could get a better look at this. Okay, so it has this Spanish style, beautiful mountain view right there. You have a house, but that's pretty. That's a pretty view, okay? And boom, there you go. I mean, not saying it's not a great house, but this house might need 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 or more just to make it more modern. I mean, look at these cabinets, okay? I mean, I would rip this out, put a big kitchen island. You need to redo cabinetries, the cabinets, the appliances. I mean, everything here, even the bathrooms. So this is what you get if you're in a very desirable area in Palm Springs. Like I said, you could find something very nice in Palm Springs for $1 million, but you might just be further out of town, but it's all a trade-off, right? So, but this was a good example because we're getting even more expensive, okay? So we were just in Palm Springs. Now we're going to Rancho Mirage. For Rancho Mirage, a lot of the areas are gated, but there's quite a bit of non-gated as well in Rancho Mirage. As I said, with the other cities I covered, I wanted to find us a home in a very desirable area. So I found this home for $1,050,000. in Magnesia Falls Cove, okay? Larry Ellison actually owns a golf course right behind here, Porcupine Creek. Now it's like a high-end wellness resort. You could literally walk or take a golf cart to the river right here, which is a lot of fun. There's some restaurants, Cheesecake Factory, all that, but there's a movie theater. It's fun. And then you're down the street from a Whole Foods and a lot of big box stores in Palm Desert, and then El Paseo is just right there. So this is a very good area, and let me show you, what you get for that price. So now we're looking at a 2-bed, 2-bath. So 2 beds now. Now we're not even at 3 beds. This home's a little bigger though at 1982, so bigger than the last one. Let's see when this home was built. Whoa, first off, okay, this has a 15,000 square foot lot. A lot of homes actually in Magnesia Falls have bigger lots, so that's great. This is one of the larger lots we've seen, built in 1977. So pretty old, okay, but let's see what the actual condition of it is. Has it been renovated? Okay, that answered my question. It looks like a newer fridge. I'm glad they're showing us like some orange juice, and it looks like some Jello packages there. But yeah, the agent didn't even take a picture with like a professional camera. Okay, this looks like worse than an iPhone. And this is what you get. Look at this. This is $1 million in Rancho Mirage. But look at that lot and look at those views. Those views are stunning. So this could be a wonderful property for someone coming to buy it and looking to put some cash into it. But if you're looking for something that's more ready to go, yeah, it's pricey. This is the life in Rancho Mirage. The average home price in Rancho Mirage is more around $1.4 million at the time of filming this video. So Palm Springs at 1.2, Rancho Mirage 1.4. So you can see we just keep going up by a few $100,000. Now, for one of my favorite communities, Indian Wells, California. Okay, this community, it's smaller. It's along Highway 111 in between Palm Desert and La Quinta. Okay, I've helped people move to all these cities. They're all great cities. Okay, they're all just very different, and it depends on what you're looking for. There's like no bad city in the valley. So Indian Wells right here, okay? You have Indian Wells Country Club, you have the Vintage, El Dorado, so some very high-end communities. There's some billionaires that live here. I think Bill Gates has a home. Sorry for ousting you, Bill, but he has a home here, and not that he's watching my videos, but that'd be funny. Call me, Bill, let's go home shopping. You have Indian Wells Tennis Garden. It's actually right over here in the yellow, so that's cool. Residents of Indian Wells, they're allowed to rent out their house short term for only 2 weeks a year. But hey, you could get some rental income on that, and you get some discounts to some of the hotels if you're a resident in Indian Wells. So there's definitely perks, okay? So I wanted to show you a home in Indian Wells, but I couldn't really find anything at $1 million. And the reason why is this: the average home price for a home in Indian Wells as of now, filming this video, is more like $1.7 million for the average detached home. Let that sink in, okay? That is almost double or triple than some of the other cities we've looked at. So for this one, I just found anything that I could find right around $1 million. And I found this one right over here for $989, so under $1 million. Now, the thing about this home, it's right by Fred Waring Drive. This is really the border of Indian Wells. I would call it, you're right by Palm Desert Country Club. You're more next to Palm Desert, okay? So the true Indian Wells, not that there's like it's still the Indian Wells zip code, but it's almost like Beverly Hills zip code, and then they have like Beverly Hills post office zip code. It's just like, it's different. So same thing here. Indian Wells is more down here, and this is sort of on the outskirts, one of the last communities to be called Indian Wells. So it's right here. There's even a school nearby, which, most of you guys watching are in your 60s, and I have a little family here. Take a look. This was a cute photo we did at the beach recently, but most of you don't want to be by an elementary school. But for this video, we're going to take a look to see what you can get. Okay, so right here, 4 beds, 2 baths at 2,000 square feet. All right. Not bad. And let's go to see how big the lot, 9,000 square foot lot. That's pretty good, and built in 1989. So on the older side. They started with the view. That's great. You can see the Indian Wells, the mountains right there. Santa Rosa Mountains, okay. Nice pool, but it's sort of cramped, okay. They shot this on not even an iPhone. And yeah, I mean, you could just tell that maybe some of it has been renovated over the years, but very boxy, not light and bright, not very open concept floor plan. This looks like it could be a lot nicer of, oh wow, there is your AC unit, like, because that's what you wanted to see, right? That's hilarious. I don't know why they put a picture of that. Oh, look at that, your furnace. Like, what? Like, what do we buy? I mean, yeah, I mean, that's cool. They're just showing people this is probably like a newer furnace. I could tell the Goodman, that might be why, but pretty weird. So there's not even a lot of photos here of this house. So that's what you get for $1 million, $989 in Indian Wells. That was a quick overview of all the different cities. So if you have any questions about any of the particular cities, feel free to leave a comment below or send me an email. And by the way, if you're looking to move out here, buy a vacation home or even an income property, whatever, retire, I would love to help you. My contact information is below. And don't forget to check out this playlist right here to learn more about the Valley.